Hi there, my name is Nathan Ball, Head of Game Design at AdInMo, and this is episode 17 of InGamePlay Review, the video series where we explore the best of in-gameplay advertising in mobile games today. In this episode we'll be looking at Cooking Max from Twizard Studios. This is a classic cooking game, letting the player take on the role of a chef in a busy kitchen, multitasking against the clock to get every order read, prepped and served before customers leave. It's a game that asks players to, quite literally, spin many plates at once, but despite its hectic energy, it makes a great fit for an in-game advertising integration. So grab your chef hat and let's check out the Cooking Max kitchen to see how the in-game sausage is made. Like many of the best in-game ad integrations, the one seen in Cooking Max is actually very simple, with ads placed in only two locations: in the background during the core gameplay sections, and on the game's level select map screen. We'll look at the ads during gameplay first. These are carefully placed, in the top corners of the screen, in the background where they'll have no impact on the action. They're positioned so that customers who enter the restaurant walk past them, briefly covering them up and reinforcing them as a solid part of the scene, but also so that they're never covered up for long, bringing added authenticity without sacrificing the functionality. They're also nicely framed, with clear borders and string above them attaching them to the window. The most important factor at play here, however, is the static nature of the core gameplay screen. The camera never shifts based on the player's actions, so these two ads are always in view and always racking up impressions. Though the pace of gameplay here is fast, Cooking Max avoids the typical issue of in-game ads in fast-paced games through its static presentation. As for the ads on the game's map screen, those are similarly well considered. They're framed as billboards on the street, appearing at regular intervals between groups of levels. Billboards are one of the most common framing devices used for in-game ads, and for good reason. They make perfect sense to players, so their inclusion doesn't have any negative impact on the game's immersion factor. The billboards here are varied both in terms of their design and location, which makes things feel more natural and interesting. Overall, they're a great addition to the integration, bringing some vital coverage on the map screen and fleshing out the urban environment with real, authentic ads. Cooking Max is a textbook example of an in-game ad integration, presenting a short yet sumptuous menu of ads that fit in with the rest of the game perfectly, and deliver consistent impressions for the duration of every play session. I hope you've enjoyed this episode of InGamePlay Review. If you have, please give it a like, and don't forget to subscribe and ring the bell to get notified when we post new in-gameplay advertising content. I've been Nathan Ball, thanks for watching, and I hope to see you again soon.